Vince McMahon has certainly been through his share of controversy throughout his decades of tenure at WWE. It was even just a few years ago when he got kind of pushed out of leadership. You saw an investigation happen. Eventually, he did come back on board with WWE right before the big merger they had with Endeavor. But the news that dropped yesterday, just a few days before the Royal Rumble, right after another massive deal between WWE and Netflix, does not look very good for Vince McMahon. We had heard rumors and whispers about what had happened before, about the reason that they tried to push him out was because of these allegations, of things that had happened between him and maybe some other women that either did or at one point worked with WWE. There were rumors of a payoff, stuff like that. What is being alleged in a big lawsuit is very, very graphic. And, some of it's almost hard to believe that some of this stuff is real, but it is being alleged against Vince McMahon, and it is fucking horrific. It is not good news for him or the company. I think anytime that somebody decides to file a civil lawsuit looking for money or something like that, as opposed to, right after this happened, going to the police or something, it's always going to raise some questions. But certainly in this case, with the stuff that's being alleged, people are taking it pretty seriously. Former WWE employee files sex abuse lawsuit against the company and Vince McMahon. Here's just an array of headlines for you here. Vince McMahon assaulted ex-employee with toys named after WWE wrestlers, defecated on her head during threesome in bombshell suit. Vince McMahon accused of trafficking former WWE employee in new lawsuit. This wraps up John Laurinaitis in this entire thing. There's an allegation that some of the videos that he allegedly forced this person to make were then sent to Brock Lesnar as a incentive for Brock Lesnar to re-sign with WWE. I'm going to go over the most concise summary that I can that just details a few things. But again, these are all just allegations. This is a lawsuit that has been filed, and let's be very clear. Vince McMahon's representatives have come out and said, this is absolutely lies. This is not true. Vince McMahon denies defecation, graphic forcing himself on someone, and sex trafficking suit. Allegations being addressed internally, Endeavor-controlled TKO Group Holdings says. So they've come out and said, hey, this is all bullshit. We're going to fight this. Just want to make sure that's for the record. And obviously, it's just an allegation. It's just a lawsuit. That can happen to anybody. Some of the stuff and the extreme nature of what is being alleged is really what has people rocked today. More on the new trafficking lawsuit via the Wall Street Journal. Janelle Grant, that's the name of the person's lawsuit, alleged she met Vince McMahon in March 2019 and was looking for a job after her parents died. McMahon recruited people to have sex with Grant as well, including WWE's former head of talent relations, John Laurinaitis, who is named as a defendant in the suit. The suit states that in a May 2020 encounter, McMahon defecated on her head during a threesome, allegedly forcefully used toys on her, including dildos he named after WWE wrestlers, causing her bruising and bleeding. The suit cited a July 2020 text that she said others at WWE wanted to have sex with after seeing photos on McMahon's phone, and the group laughed when he told them. She may scream and try to say no, although it would be difficult to say anything with blank down her throat. And there are copies of a lot of these text messages. I'm not going to sit there and read them all to you, but obviously these are texts from Vince McMahon to Janelle Grant that describe a lot of it in detail. The question is, right, with all this stuff, it certainly sounds like a lot of this stuff happened. The question is, was it, consensual? Or was it, as is noted in this, was it just an abuse of power? Was like anything like that? And obviously it's fucking extreme. Some of it sounds like fan fiction level of stuff, but nonetheless, this is very, very fucking serious for Vince McMahon and WWE. And if all of this stuff did occur the way it's being alleged, it's pretty fucking disgusting. If you actually want to get into it and read about it, you could read about all the graphic details that are out there, all the text from Vince McMahon, how they don't even, I don't think Brock Lesnar officially is named. That's just what who people say it is based on the time frame of the person that they were trying to re-sign, who was also a former, MMA fighter. So there's a lot out there right now. This is going to be a bad thing for WWE and for Vince McMahon. Who knows how long this is going to last? Who knows what kind of teeth this actual lawsuit has? But, just when you thought that he had kind of gone through all that stuff, all these allegations that had got him ousted and he was back in, now this comes out. And will any more people come out of the woodwork following this type of thing? That's always a question you got to ask. Right now, just an allegation, but a pretty horrendous one. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.